Good afternoon, and welcome to the first day of November. We have now gone to winners, losers to winners. That's the whole purpose of these videos. I was going to make some changes here, spice this up a little bit. And we have XLK pushes to 40% profit. So let's go look at the charts here. And there it is. There's a nice push right there. It is a hawk entry. And we are going to be moving our stop up into this zone right here at the black value line. So you notice I do have long distance, which is my blue line. My mid long is my green. The 30-day moving average, everybody knows, or those who have been in trading know about moving averages, and the 30-day is considered the gold standard for moving averages. Yes, I know people use 10, people use 20. Who uses 10? Phil Town. Phil Town uses 10. Tom Gentile uses a 212 combination. Baby Pips, they use thing called 510. So everybody has a little secret sauce of dealing with moving averages. Like I said before, stick to a set of rules. That's all. Eventually the rules will play out with discipline. Now, of course, here's the biggest dilemma in the field. There are so many strategies and nobody has sat down. Well, Courtney Smith did a long time ago. He put out a book and he reviewed lots and lots of strategies and he came up with his performance at that time. The problem was that there were so many oddball strategies out there that it's really difficult to keep up with. And it has happened and it comes in cycles. So you have to develop your own parameters, watch the videos, and see what's going on. So here we are. We are in XLK 40%, 1,408 profit. Holy cow. Let's do the numbers on that one. So we are looking for the low fruit of the SMT at 268. So 1408 minus the 268 owed from a dead loss leader gives us an 1140 to pay back 1782. So let's go over here to the spreadsheet, and in the spreadsheet, I don't show you the spreadsheet, and I apologize why. It's because I have a lot of secret notes here on my spreadsheet, which is taken me 8 years of study. I have to. Okay. How much money have I spent on my trading? $150,000 in 8 years. Can you imagine? My house is not paid off, and I spent that much money on my education. So, my word to you, fellow traders, is if you come up with your own niche, your own style, your own real working successful, don't give it all away, because you put your blood, sweat, tears, and money into the game, and some joker comes along and says, "Oh, teach me the stock market in 5 hours and show me how to make money." Well, yeah, I'm going to charge you X number of dollars an hour to do that. Oh, what do you mean? You're not going to give it to me for free? No. Karen Fo, Singaporean forex trader, had some joker said, "Well, give me $100 and I'll go make the money and pay you back." And she said no. And I wrote and said, "Yes, absolutely correct." Why? Because people who receive things free don't value it. Now, what I'm doing here, oh, but you're doing this for free. I am showing you base education. I'm showing you the world of possibilities. It is up to you to decide if you like what I'm showing you and want to go further, or you want to go on to a different path or want to give it up entirely. I mean, Caesar goes to go into a showroom, buy the first car you see on the showroom floor without investigating it is dumbfounded. No. That's why we have reviews and Consumer Reports and Cars.com and Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book. The same idea. The very same idea. And my style and my way of doing things might not resonate with people. I am a bit of a rogue trader. I do take some extra chances that people will not do. I will stand on the edge of a building as long as there's no wind behind my back. But I will stand on the edge of a building and look down. Of course, I won't look down that much over because gravity takes its place. But anyway, you get the gist of the idea, I think. All right. That said, going through my list here, say, okay, now I have 1140. I got to go find out what the 1782 is for the XLK. And lo and behold, I hit the search on my spreadsheet. And I say, go find me XLK. There it is. I did it earlier. And you know where I found it? I found it in the winner's circle. The XLK that I thought owed me 1782 actually is ahead $262. So in other words, I failed to update alpha profit 262. Let me look up my spreadsheet to make one more chance to make sure that I'm reading it correct. Oh, the spreadsheet. So there it is. Confirm. So what does that mean? That means that when this trade exits, and I'm going to be looking for an exit, but let's say that we get out, let's say that we, it goes up and comes down, and I exit at that line there, and I get the 1142 plus the 262. That means XLK has already paid me back almost $1,400 in profit. So XLK is technology. So that's $1,400 to my pocket that I can go buy me a new laptop or go buy me a new gizmo or another digital gadget, because I do believe in the attitude of a living expense free. So I do shop at Costco. I made a real pretty penny on Costco in 2018. So all the spending I've been doing in 2019 has been coming from the profit from Costco. And I'm still got money left over. So that's the whole point of going after the lost leaders. And the lost leaders for me, now this is me, I tend to have focus on things that I can relate to and go to. So that's why the lost leaders thing keeps me focused and keeps me disciplined to do those trades and not go find other new trades to add to the list. So let's keep our going on. We're going to move the stop into here to protect that 1100 and get this retired when the time comes that we do exit the trade. That said, XLV is up for review. Let's go take a look at them. XLV is $410 on low-hanging fruit. It's $497, $970. Cool. 970 minus the 410 that it owes from the dead lost leader. We have 560. And guess what? I do have another XLV standing by, web.com, of 568. Isn't that so cool? So this trade continues going up. Eventually we'll find a way out, but we get out with the amount. Apologize there. $8. Web.com, the dead lost leader, pays me back. They're 568, 560 with late $8, and if we're able to get past a little higher up here into a more profitable zone, we'll be able to knock off 2 dead lost leaders, life and web.com. And you saw earlier XMT, that makes 3 lost leaders are ready to defeat and go to the winner's circle. That is so cool. All right, moving on. XLE, let's see what happened there. I don't remember numbers from yesterday. I have to look. Oh, there's nice, pretty. Look at that bounce. Now look at that bounce. What did I say? You come into this doji and boom, take off. Now, who is one of my trainers, one of my instructors, is very big on these dojis. He likes these cross dojis. This one here, green, he says it's an up direction. We hit here. Now, technically, this should have been a red going down direction. according to history, but you play it both ways, and boom, it happens. So 591, 140, so about $730 behind in the right direction, and we'll be at PG. PG is our Hail Mary. Remember, this is the one that I made a major mistake on not putting a stop here. The stop has now been moved to here. I'm doing a dipper. I was hoping for a break of this here to give me a dipper here, but it didn't happen. You can do is wait it out. It is a Hail Mary, which means I have my January expiration date, and we'll look for a push in that direction. But it's a lot better than what it was way back when we got into this trade. Those who followed me for the last month or so, you'll be able to go back to the PG and see what PG did to me. It won't show up in the title. Why? Because only the winners get the privilege of being on the title board. No. Losers, you're losers. Lose, go to the back of the line. When your turn comes back up again, get back out in the field, get into the huddle, get that ball downfield, get goal, get your name on the winner's board. You don't get on you don't do that, you don't get on the winner's board. All right, that's it for the Alpha team. Let's now go over to the Tigers. So here we go to the Tigers group. And oh, look at this. Walgreen has joined the group, but they're not in the lead. UAA is in the lead. So let's go to UAA. And there we are. Very interesting situation. Again, dojis. We have some nice dojis right there. Yeah, it did break to the downside, but another doji stopped it. A double doji and up into the up direction. Stochastics going and creeping up again, and we're having an uptrending MACD. So that said, what are we? So we are at 108 and a 0576. And then remember the circle? I put the circle here in anticipation that we're going to have, and I wish I can do a border on this, but I don't know how to put a border. There's no way of putting a border here. You get this, and that's it. And then don't even get the color. No, oh, her color is white. Yeah. Apparently there's no border on this thing. So let me give it a little bit of color, make it a little bit better. Something very light so it's not intrusive. Let's try this one, see if this will work for us. Okay, that's not too bad. So we're anticipating a profit zone here. Now we are past the number of days of the ATR that I anticipated for profit zone, but we're not above the value line. So we got to get above this value line to get into the profit zone for the 576. All right, Walgreen, welcome to the team. Let's see what you're doing for us. Let's see how much you owe. Okay, Walgreen owes 598. Whoa, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, isn't that sweet? Nice move, Walgreen. Only resulted in $29. I only got one contract in play, which means, unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be a long haul on this. I mean, it owes $598, and it's only up $29. So that makes it $569. One contract divided by 100, which is the number of shares in a options contract. We got to get $569. We need $5.69 in the option. We go to the trade, and we come here to Walgreen, and the delta is 52. So we come back to our calculator and divide that by delta 52. We need a $10.94 move, and it closed at well, where did it close? Let me see if I can get my data line. Okay, right over here. All right, so there it closed at 57.38. So let's add 57.38. We need to get to $68 on a single contract for our winner, way up here. And you know what? Since we got the numbers, let's do it. Let's just draw in the line. Now it's $10. The ATR is 148. So it was $10, $1.50. So somewhere around, call it $8. Yeah, that'll be about right. 8. So the trend line is going to be up here at 68.32. So we'll just draw the trend line right there, like that. Pan it, get the editor, and we'll drop in 68.32 here, and 68.32 here. Okay. And we're figuring 8 days. So 8 days, looking at the calendar, 8 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So around November, in a perfect world, in a perfect world, around November 8th, we should be in the profit zone. Does that seem right? No, that can't be right. It can't be right. Sorry. Let me do this one more time. I don't mislead you. 1, that's 1, there's 5, that's 6 trading days. Oh, remember 11, remember 13, remember 12. 12. So it would be right in here. That's our profit date, which means, therefore, the profit zone is here on a straight line basis. Now, let's do that. Let's go ahead and grab the trend line and draw a nice 30-degree angle off this low point. And the anticipation of the 30 degrees says it's going to be somewhere in here. So if we go ahead and estimate 30 degrees, right about there, and then let's go ahead and grab this one and cross it. Now, according to the angle of attack, it's not going to happen until December 12/19. You know what? Since this trade is active and you guys are going to be here watching it, yeah, you're going to see if this whole theory thing works. AOC, that tells me how much the trade cost me. The trade cost $3.53. So look at that. I anticipated that it was going to cost me $3.57, and I got it for $3.53. Cool. So I got it for 4 pennies cheaper. All right, but there's our option target of 1037. There's our, at the time I did the calculations off the raw data down here, it was 67.82. So we're in the ballpark. All right, DIA, welcome DIA. They just joined us a couple of days ago, and it was a hawk strategy. It means it got in here on the black value line, and we are doing only one contract, but that's all the money we had available. That was free up. It should have been a little bit more in contract, but it is what it is. And it's 580 one contract. Again, that means a $5.80 move. You saw I did the calculations earlier with Walgreen. So one contract is not going to win you back a lot of money, but one contract will chip away at the rock. So when you only have a humongous amount of money, only one contract's up against it. Essentially, think of it like maybe one platoon, one squad, one unit of something. Instead of having massive firepower, you only have this one unit doing all the work. All right. So the notion here is get what you can, chip away at the rock, and then get out. That's it. That's all you can do. Just chip away at the rock. So, and our option cost was $7.55 here. So we can change this. No, I was anticipating 780. So 7.55 is not bad. So we're going to change this POC. POC means projected option cost. So we're going to change it to AOC, which is the actual option cost. And it came out to 7.55. All right. There we are. So That's it for the loser to winners. I do have some cash available up in here, especially in alpha. So we'll be setting up the trades and see if they trigger on Monday. And if they do, they'll come and join the team. Well, that said, did it again. I'm going to learn how to edit this thing properly yet. But here we are. Losers to winners for November 1st, 2019 with XLK pushing to 40% profit. And okay, so this website thing is it's not as exciting. That's why I'm not, oh, I'm sorry about it. We do have a new picture credit, public domain pictures.net. I credit them for supplying us a nice, beautiful little picture here of rising money, which, you know, here's your losers, and there's your momentum and your gain, and then up here is your profit, and the losers become winners. With that said, thank you very much for joining me on November 1st, 2019. From Gregory Santana to all of you, happy weekend. Bye.